What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm going to talk about my heartbreaking experience being at the club and dealing with the women that I really liked. So let's get to it. Me, I love telling my life stories like this because it's pretty fun, But so yeah, let's get to it. So long story short, so usually on the weekends I do try to go out because I'm just so busy. I'm always doing something, so I take the opportunity on the weekends to go out and have fun, just to socialize and stuff like that. If people are saying, oh, it's bad to go to bars and clubs, or it's bad to do this and that, just ignore them, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you have to talk to people. And if you want to build connections, if you want to date women, you have to go out. You have to put yourself out there. Or if you're a female, if you want to date men, you have to go out. You have to put yourself out there. So yes, we have online dating and all that, but there's a hurt to go out and to talk to people. You never know what can happen. But yeah, so anyways, I want to cut to the chase. So I decided to go to a bar and a club. It's like a area in Kansas. It's called, I'm not gonna get the names, it's personal information, but so I went to the bar and club, and usually I go by myself. I don't like going with people because I feel like if you go with people, it's more restricting in a way. I mean, it depends, but some people are very controlling to where they want you to do this and that. They want you to drink a lot, and me, I'm not like that. The only time I'll go with people or a group of people is when I feel very comfortable and close to them, and they're less controlling. Then I'll go with them, to where they do their own thing, and if it's time for them to go home, then yeah, because I had bad experiences going with people to where they're just bored, they don't want to be here, they don't want to socialize, or they just drink a lot, get drunk, but they're controlling. I'm not like that. I like to venture out and to explore and talk to different people when I'm going out. And I like to have fun too, but it's got to find the right people. But yeah, so that's why I usually go by myself. But I also go to the bars and clubs to meet women and to talk to them. No, it's not the best option. I understand, I get it, but it's something. And plus, I feel like it doesn't matter the environment or situation, as long as you're out there having fun, having a good time, and just socializing, that's all that matters. If anything, it's more fun. But yeah, so I was in line by myself. It was crazy how it played out, because it just seemed like it was kind of meant to happen. So I was in line, waiting to go inside the club, right? But it was such a long line, and by the time I got in there, they said I have to pay money to get in there, even if you're over 21. Some clubs around my area, they'll let you go in if you're over 21 for free, but that particular one, you have to pay money. I'm like, man, I got money, but I don't have cash with me, so I'm like, I don't want to do all of that. So I was like, fuck it. So anyways, but I still wanted to go anyway, so I was waiting to go to the ATM machine and to get cash, right? So as I was waiting at the ATM machine, there was people waiting in front of me, right? There's some beautiful females waiting in front of me, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of I didn't feel confident. I felt kind of shy, so I was just kind of keeping it to myself. Usually when I'm out, I like to look around and to observe, just to scan my environment to see what's out there and stuff like that. But yeah, I was waiting, but then there's one female I noticed. She was gorgeous, man. She was probably one of the most attractive female that I've actually talked to, by far, throughout my whole life. By far, I've seen attractive women, but she was the most attractive woman that I've actually interacted with. She was amazing. She had nice curly hair, nice green eyes. She had a curvy body. She had long legs. She had an awesome personality too. Just gorgeous. And I thought she was older, but no, she was actually pretty young. She was 25. Me, I'm 28. So wow, so it was pretty cool. But I was seeing her, and I noticed she was by herself. I'm in my mind, I'm like, nah, fuck it, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel like talking to people, because I came back from a workout. I came back from running. I came back from lifting weights, and I was doing some tasks before that. I was eating as well before, so I was kind of just tired. But I said, fuck it, let me just talk to her. And I've learned about going to bars and clubs is that you have to have fun. You can't really force yourself to talk to females, because it's gonna look weird trying to look around and shit like that. That's what I learned, which is true. You just gotta have fun, and the females will come to you. But anyway, so I saw her and like, fuck it, let me just introduce myself to her. So I went up to her. I forgot what I said. I just said, hey, nice to meet you. My name is Jared. I just thought you're very beautiful. I like your hair. Your hair is very gorgeous. I like how your hair is. So I complimented her hair because I feel like if you're approaching females, this is my opinion. It just depends on it depends on the vibe as well. But usually females, they hear a lot of guys saying they're beautiful and stuff like that. So they get kind of used to it. So to switch it up, like you could compliment their hair. That works a lot. You can compliment what they're wearing, their tattoos on their body. This is anything that doesn't involve their facial. You know what I'm saying? Their facial features. So I just complimented her hair, and then she introduced herself to me, and like she was very engaging. Like she made strong eye contact. I made strong eye contact with her. She seemed very engaged. Like she was into the conversation. She was into me and stuff like that, which is cool because I thought she was gonna be like, hey, sorry, no, I got a boyfriend, or hey, I thought she was gonna be standoffish. But what happened is that I introduced myself to her. She introduced herself to me, and then I just told her where she was from. I told her how many siblings she had and how come she was by herself and stuff like that. And then we just started talking, and then everything went smoothly. And it was pretty cool. So as we were going inside the bars and club, before that, we both decided to get some drinks and to hang out and talk. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. You know, she's fucking gorgeous. Like she was wearing like her hips were showing. Like she had nice hips, man. Like she had a very like amazing fucking body. And I'm not just complimenting her body, but she was just hot. Like she's fucking hot. Like she had a big ass, like just nice legs, nice beautiful like skin, very clear skin, hazel eyes, curly hair, just amazing. So we were talking as we were getting drinks and stuff like that. I was trying to be close to her because I was trying to make a move on her, so because if you're talking to a female you're attracted to, you can't just like you don't want to friend zone yourself in a way. So you got to try to make physical contact, but it just depends. You can't force it. It just depends on the vibe. So as we were talking, everything was good. I was kind of touching her a little bit and stuff like that as we were talking, and we were talking for a long time. We were talking for like 30 minutes or so, just drinking. And like I introduced her to like a drink I always take at the club. So like I get this smoothie drink because I don't drink like that usually. I just don't like it. It's unhealthy. But like I do drink here and there, depends. But yeah, so usually I get this smoothie drink. It has some alcohol in it. I forgot what it's called, but it has like a strawberry flavor, and it has a pineapple flavor, and it has some alcohol in it. But it's very good though. It has a lot of sugar, but it's very good. So she never had that drink before. So I introduced her to that drink, and I decided to pay for both of our drinks, and she liked it, and we had a good time and stuff like that. So we kept talking. So I made sure I was making eye contact. She was making strong eye contact with me as well. So the chemistry was really good. It was up there. It was very good. The chemistry was really good. Like I felt connected to her, and so it was good. I wasn't attached or anything like that because that's the thing with bars and clubs. You can't take people seriously like that. They're just here to have fun. So me, I've experienced being ghosted or getting female's number like after like we were like kissing and hugging like from the past, only for them not to text me back. So I'm already used to it, so I already know not to take them seriously, but it is what it is though. But anyways, I was going with the vibe, so everything was good. I was grabbing on her, I was touching her like that, and then I was kissing her, and then we were holding hands. It was nice. It was awesome. So we kept talking, and we kept like just, and I told her let's go to a different spot, and we went outside the bar and club, and she was cool though because I wasn't paying for everything. Like she was actually paying to have both of us get drinks as well too. So like it's not one of those things where like, oh, she's just using me just to get drinks and all that. No, like it was cool because I was kind of worried about that too. But I wasn't even worried about that because the vibe was awesome. That's why I came into bars and clubs, just so I could have a good time and enjoy myself and to socialize and meet new people. That's it. But it was cool though. So when we went outside, she actually volunteered to pay for both of our drinks. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Like she paid for both of our shots. So we both had shots. It was very strong. That shit was nice. That shit was expensive though for 2 shots. I'm like, damn. But it was still good though. So she was cool as fuck for that. But yeah, but as we were talking, um, she told me her zodiac sign was a Libra. So when she said she was a Libra, I'm like, ah, damn, because Libras are known to be flaky. Libras are known to be like, um, they cheat a lot. You know, they're very like, they are more prone to cheating. Again, I'm not saying those are facts, but you know, on social media, people like to make fun of each zodiac sign like that. So it's just a stereotype, but it's not true. But I'm just saying. But when she told me she was a Libra, I'm like, oh fuck. So immediately I already knew. Okay, it made sense because like with her, she likes to talk a lot. With me, I don't like to talk a lot like that. I like to listen and to hear the person talk. So I feel like that would make our chemistry really good though, because she even said like she apologized if she's talking too much here and there, and I'm like, hell no, like that's good. Like I want you to talk. I want her to talk because I actually enjoy that, because I've been told it too. Like I don't like talking a lot, because if I'm talking to a lot of people, I feel drained and like I just don't like it. I get tired easily, so I rather listen. So it's cool, and like females, they like when they're feeling they're being listened to, and they like when you're paying attention. So I just kept asking questions. She kept talking, so that one made the interaction really good. But yeah, so she was paying for my drinks, I was paying for her drinks, so this is equal give and take. So a long story short is like I told her let's get something to eat. I was planning to have us get something to eat, and then I was planning to have her to go to my place and for us to have a good time. That was my plan. But flashback, she agreed she wanted to get something to eat, so we both went out to eat. As I was gonna give those two something to eat, she told me she had to be right back. She had to pee. I was like, all right, cool. But flashback, like I was making physical contact with her. I was kissing her, holding her hand, and grabbing her ass, smacking it, just grabbing her hips, just maintaining physical touch. I liked it because I was not gonna be in the fucking friend zone. Fuck that shit. So I was doing the best I can to have that physical escalation, you know? So I did that, which was good. And the interaction was good too. So, and like, she wasn't like uncomfortable or anything like that. Like, she liked it, like, she enjoyed it. So it was cool. But anyways, but like, fast forward, we got something to eat. She told me she had to pee real quick. Like, all right. So I was waiting in line, got us two food. And then I got her number and stuff like that. And then she never came back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was calling her. I was texting her to see where she was at, and she never answered. I'm like, fuck, dude, are you fucking something? My mind, I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Like a lot of females are like that. They're very like flaky. Like they're like I said, females in clubs and bars, and they're just here to have a good time. And men too. Like we're just here to have a good time and like just to mess around. Females do tend to be more promiscuous when they're bars and clubs, because like I said, they're trying to have a good time and stuff like that. Even if they're not trying to look for sexual experiences with men on the bars and clubs, they do like the attention and stuff like that, which is nothing. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's a bars and clubs. You can't take people seriously like that. But with me, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of attached a little bit. So I was devastated. I was like, fuck, man. Like, how the fuck we did all that just for you to ghost me, pretty much. You know, I'm like, god damn, that's fucked up. She wouldn't answer her call. She wouldn't answer her message. I was like, are you fucking kidding, dog? Like, come on, man. Like, how you gonna do that? At least tell me that you're not interested, or like you don't want to, you know, be with me no more. You know, like, come on, man. Like, I thought it was good though, because me and her, we had a good interaction for over like 40 minutes. As we were talking, we met other people, like other two females that liked her and stuff like that, and we were joking around. It was cool. It was very cool. You know, we had a good time. She met two new people that were females. And I was like right next to her as we're getting drinks, and she actually paid for all of our drinks, which is fucking cool, you know. So it was an amazing time. That's why I wanted to get her something to eat so I could pay for both of it, because I felt kind of bad because I don't want to ever pay for all that shit, you know. But she was fucking cool though. But yeah, so when I kept calling her, texting her, she wasn't responding, all that, I was devastated. I was like, man, did she give me the right number? Did she not care? Did she flake on me? Like, what, like, did she feel uncomfortable the whole time? I felt like she wasn't. I mean, she would have said something, but I was kind of reading her body, like, no, like, she was having a good time. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. So I was just devastated. I was like, man, fuck all this shit, man. I was devastated, man. So, long story short, I just went back to my apartment because it was late. It was like around 2 a.m. or something like that. I was like, and then she messaged me saying that my apologies for the late message. I was kind of fucked up. I'll see you later today. I'll see you later next time. And that's all she said. So then I kept messaging her saying, yo, that's not cool. Why would you leave me hanging like that? You should have been honest with me, or you should have told me because you had me wait so long. What about your food? And she hadn't replied back. I'm like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding, man. But yeah, but even before that, when I did call her one time, I think what picked up the phone was like a couple of dudes. It was like a couple guys, and I don't know if those were her friends, strangers, or someone she was dealing with at a romantic level. I don't know who the fuck it was, but I was so fucking tripped out. So a guy answered, and I could tell he was drunk because like how he sounded and the things he was saying. So it was like he's saying, "You pussy," like why you keep calling this phone? Who are you? And then in my mind, I'm like, I was so shocked, I was speechless. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck? And then I just kept asking him questions. I told him to chill the fuck out, watch who the fuck you're talking to, or there's gonna be a fucking problem. And then I forgot what he said. And then he said, nah, I was just fucking with you. Go ahead and tell me, are you looking for her? Then he said her name, and I was like, yeah. And then I think when she answered the phone, she was like, hi. And then he went back to the phone. Then he wanted to tell me. Then he told me to tell him like what happened. So I was trying to explain to him what happened. And then he was like, psych, I don't care. And then he was laughing, and then he hung up the phone. I'm like, this motherfucker. So like, I don't know. It was just some weird ass shit. Me, I'm not affected like that. I'm just wanting to make this video because I thought that was like a very funny story, but it was just kind of funny though. It was some funny shit. It was just fucking random. It was just some random shit. But yeah, but the moral of the story is that like I gotta remind myself, I'm not like heartbroken or anything like that, but I was kind of like disappointed though, because like, man, like I thought we had a good connection. I thought everything was good, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sad, upset, but I was expecting that though. So I wasn't too attached like that. I was, it's hard to explain. Like I was into her, but I wasn't attached, if that makes sense, because I knew how people are at the clubs and bars, and not just females, but for both genders. Like I know how people are in bars and clubs. People like to have fun. People get drunk. People are just wilding out. You know, that's the main purpose of bars and clubs. Like I said, if you're trying to meet, or not what I said, but what I've heard that I find to be true is that if you're trying to find like a dating partner or a connection, bars and clubs is the worst place to go to. It is, you know, because people are drunk. They're here to have fun. You're dealing with party people and stuff like that. They're here to party, and they usually come down here to have attention, have validation, and to just fuck around. So it's not that big of a deal. So this is why when you're trying to find females, you can't really take them seriously like that. Just detach, and whatever happens. If they want to make out with you, if you're gonna get laid, then just let it happen naturally. Don't come looking for it. Don't force it. If it happens, it happens. And if they don't text back, if they don't call you back, if they ghost you, then just don't take it personal and just let it go. You know, as long as you're aware of it, that's all that matters. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's right. It's fucked up, but hey, this is how it is because it's the bars and clubs, so you can't really take it seriously like that. I'm thankful enough to where I knew that before I knew she ghosted me, so like I was as attached. But I was kind of sad though because one, I didn't expect that for her to do that, and two, it's like I thought we had a good connection, and three, she was so fucking fine, man. Like this is amazing. Like she had body, man. Like just a nice curvy body, nice big ass, just cute fucking eyes, a nice personality, nice curly hair, just fucking amazing, you know. But she wasn't short either. She's probably like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". So it was good. So nice long legs, just amazing. She was wearing like leather fucking pants. She had like a little like shirt out, like her hips were showing. It was fucking awesome, man. It was cool walking around the club just with the fucking baddie. You know, like even two females that I didn't know that wanted to hang out with us too. I think they both thought we were in a relationship, and even they said it like to me, like, "Oh wow, you got such a nice baddie. Like how long have you two been together?" And then I was just joking around. I just said, "Oh, you know, I was joking around with him." I like to joke a lot, and I told these two females, she's my sibling. And then when I saw their reactions, they're like, and then we just started laughing and shit. But then I told them I was just kidding. But then I told them, oh no, I'm kidding. She's not my sibling. We're both engaged. We're both married. And then they just started laughing and shit. But I don't know, this is funny. But yeah, but moral of the story, man, like, if you're going to bars and clubs, like, just don't force anything. If you're talking to someone that you find attractive, if they ghost you, if they block you, or just know that, don't take it seriously. Like I said, it's bars and clubs. This is the worst place to meet people. But me personally, I'm gonna still go there because I like to have a good time. I like to have fun. Yes, it'll be nice talking to females and build connections. If it happens, it happens. But either or, it's just a good experience, though. It's good because it's kind of off your comfort zone, because there are a lot of fine females out there. So get off your comfort zone, approach them, talk to them, and you never know what could happen. Me, I'm still, even though I did not like the end of the outcome, I was still proud of myself, though, because I actually went up to talk to a the most hottest female that I've actually ever fucking talked to. And at the end of the day, I'm so happy, though. I still kissed her. I was still touching her, and so shit, I'm straight, you know. But that was good, though. And like when you're talking to more attractive females, that make you nervous, when you talk to them, when you approach them, when you interact with them, especially when you're like making contact with them, it's gonna make you more confident in them. You're able to approach the next woman that you find more attractive. So it builds up your confidence, knowing that it is possible, and that, you know what I'm saying. But you just gotta be detached from it and don't force anything, you know what I'm saying. But if you find someone that you like, then just approach them, you know. But that's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Peace.